Howdy all, Mach1 Fireman here. Welcome back to the Farlander's Patreon server. And once again, we are not starting at the house. So we got something special today, and that's right, it's another Farlander Spotlight. And today we've got dJomp.
Hello.
Hi.
Good day.
How are you?
Very good. Yourself?
I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm a little tired, but I'm doing fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So, first of all, let's talk about your name.
Oh, okay.
It's dJomp.
Yes.
No D. D is silent.
D is silent.
D is silent. Okay, so
Yep.
everybody who all like 12 of you that are going to watch this video, just forget that's even there. It's just dJomp.
It's not there. Yep.
Yep.
But I will
So
answer
where did that?
most things. So yeah.
Well, yeah. I figured as much. Most of us do. And my brother just hopped on.
Yeah.
Howdy, sucker face. Is there a story behind dJomp? Is that just like you went to jump on something and you got a British accent, so it came out jump? How does that work?
Oh, I'm not that Brit. My accent isn't that British. It goes back about 20 years because I'm about similar age to you, and I don't remember where it came from, but I think I came up with a random string of characters one day that turned out to be jump, and
Well, there you go.
stuck with it. So it's That's it's not interesting. Jumping on something would be a much more interesting story, I've got to admit.
Well, I if you want me to, I'll cut that part of the video out, and you can just use that.
No,
from
no,
now
it's fine.
on.
No.
No. Okay. No, I was correct in guessing British, right? I mean, Don't you have a British flag outside your house? Okay, just making sure. I was like, whew,
Gives it away.
well, I've done that before. Right. Okay, so let's. How about we go take a look at your place?
Mm-hmm. Sounds good. Should we
All right.
go through? Should we go through the village and see it from the outside? Although you've seen it from the outside before. It's,
Hey, it's your show, man. I'm just a cameraman. So, what part of now? I always get confused.
Mm-hmm.
Are we talking England? Are we
England.
talking United Kingdom? Are we talking? I don't know. Go ahead. I'll hold it open for you.
Oh, thank you very much. I hate this stuff.
Uh,
If I said both, would that confuse you? I'm in England.
Yes.
Which is part of the United Kingdom, so part of Great Britain.
Right. Gotcha. Where at
which-
in England, if I may ask?
I'm in Yorkshire at the moment.
No, okay.
Too far away from Aces,
Oh, I see.
so I believe. But yeah.
Cool. Have you ever heard of a little place called Huntington? Maybe southeastern England,
There's
I think.
There's a Huntingdon. There's a Huntingdon in somewhere in Yorkshire. Surprisingly, which I stopped and like, what? Wait, what? No, no, not from the southeast. Southeast is not part of where I know. No, I originally grew up sort of southwest-ish, sort of ish, kind of Midlands.
uh-huh.
It's I don't know, somewhere in England.
Okay. It may be the same Huntington you're talking about because go ahead. I'm following you, by the way.
Oh, okay, sorry.
We're just talking as we're walking. No. I was actually I've got a little map of England back behind me because I was actually born
right.
in Huntington.
Oh,
England. Yeah, my an asperologist, our dad was was in the military in the Air Force. So we were
okay.
Yeah, so we were over there and
There's a
that's-
few,
I decided.
A few Air Force bases you could have listed off that I would have said, oh, yeah, I know that. If you
I
happen
see
to
that.
know of any others in England, like Fairford, which was a big US
I
base. No, that was
Yeah.
very close to where I grew up. But
I got you.
well.
See, we moved back here after when I was like 3 months old, so I remember
Oh, okay.
absolutely nothing. All I remember is my mom saying, "Yeah, you're born in Huntington," because I couldn't make it to the Air Force base. I was actually born in a
Oh.
British hospital.
I remember, yes, I remember you talking about that.
Yep. Okay, so anyway, enough about me.
No.
Here we are at your place.
Yes.
So,
We have a British flag, and we have a other bannery thing that I came up with one day. Where was this? I think I saw it on one of the old Minecraft servers where some of them had their own banners and flagging their builds that way. So I thought I'll come up with something. It has no significance in any way, shape, or form. It just looked kind of nice. So there's one on my Nether portal, and there's one here. And I mean, I haven't done anything else, so that's it. But
well, very
yeah,
good.
that's
So,
me.
So this is you, everybody. Again, all 12 of you that now know that the D is silent. This is also, this is not silent. It's not a silent D. This is Jump.
Is a thing.
If you see this on a prank, there's your man right
there's
there.
an idea.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right.
Come
So
on in.
you came up with this all, well, not jump on your table. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
Um,
I do it all the time.
I think I've said this before. I really like your house.
Yeah,
Like,
thank you.
I like it. I am not creative enough to come up with something like this, so I really like it. It looks really good.
You couldn't get much more simple than this, though. I really didn't want to go too far out. What happened? We turned up. I think I was on the server a little bit before you were, and the village was starting to fill up, and it certainly wasn't as full as it was. And I saw this little island. And I thought, oh great, I'll do that. And so I built a house, and it originally stopped about here, where this beam is.
Right.
And I put in the kitchen, and then I thought, yeah, it needs to be bigger than that, doesn't it? So I extended it down. There was a bit more land, and we came out onto a nice little dock over the beach. And I think I did it all on the grass area. I think, oh no, it goes under the sand, over here. Put it on some pillars, and I stuck a roof on it. And really, that is it. It's oak and a different type of wood for the roof, which I don't remember what it is, and that's it. Yeah.
Well,
Nothing,
for being as quote unquote, I'm doing air quotes now, as simple. You make simple look good.
Oh, well, thank you very much. It ain't going to get any better than this. The only other thing I did on the island was I built up all the trees are big trees. I replanted them all and chopped them down, obviously, to build the house. And every time a big one grew, I left it. So all the trees around here are huge, which was a nice touch.
Very cool.
But
I like those trees if you're not having to cut them down.
Yes. So down this end we have our gaming table. I still is into board games, tabletop games. I don't play much anymore, but I used to. So I was like, okay, we'll have a dining/gaming table down this end.
Cool.
And we got
favorite one.
Firefly.
Like from the TV show?
Yes, there is a board game based on that, which is really good.
Idea.
It's like a 4 or 5 hour slog, but it's brilliant. Don't get me started on that.
Okay. Well, we got all day. Well, I've got all day. This is what, 8 o'clock for you? 8 o'clock at night? 9 o'clock at night? For you?
Yeah, nearly 8:30. It's fine. We just need to edit it quite a bit because nobody's going to want to listen to that.
Oh, well, yeah, okay. Well, we'll talk about that later.
We'll
talk about that later. Yeah. Okay.
So I did the sofa, which I've done similar designs, and we're missing something up here, but we'll come back to this. We'll come back to this in a bit.
Oh, all right.
And then I did all that up here, and I realised that there's no room for me to sleep, so I went down, because what do you do in Minecraft? You dig down.
Yeah, dig down. It's kind of implicit in the name.
Yeah. So I put my bedroom down here, and a few bits and pieces around, and I'm missing... Yeah, I need to sort that. Oh, well, I've got something in here. Hang on. Nope, that's darker. No, yes, there. Hang on. Sorry, excuse me. Ooh, there we go. Much better.
Hey, all right.
I kept my first set of iron armor in the corner, although I am sporting iron armor at the moment. Excuse me. Because I ran out of diamonds.
Oh, I see.
My diamond armor broke, and I will need it for picks. So
yes,
I went back to iron, which is fine because iron is not a resource that we're short on in this world anymore.
Exactly. With that friggin' massive iron farm what's his name? Kono. It's crazy.
I wish I knew how that worked because it is brilliant, but I don't understand the damn thing.
He tried to explain it to me, and I was like, inside my head, I'm going, I have no idea what this guy is saying. It sounds amazing, but I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know anything about the villager mechanics and all that kind of stuff. It's another world.
Hold on. Yes. Mr.
And then
Pants.
So I think this was where this is where it stopped originally, and then so this was all still back in like February, late February, early March when the server had just come on. Yep. And I showed my kids around; they were interested, and they were like, "Oh, can we come on?" No, you can't, unless we're going to start donating 3 times to Kurt, which I can't quite afford that.
Right.
And then so I said, "Oh well, tell you what, I'll build you some rooms." So we carried on down, and I emptied out the space down here, and I gave him rooms. And these are their genuine Minecraft usernames. So they do have
cool.
Minecraft accounts. So I'm not then using their real names. I try not to use their real names, although one of the most watched videos on my channel has their real names. Spotted all about it, but never mind, I tried.
Right. Yeah, it happens sometimes.
I said to them it's 6 by 10 or whatever it is, and so they went on to their tablets. They mostly play on Minecraft PE, and they designed something. And I said, "Oh, great! I've got to build these things now. I've got to go and get all these resources." But, yeah. So my son's is behind the dark oak doors here. He wanted a lava floor, so he has a lava floor.
Very cool. Now, do you mind if I ask how old?
He is 9.
9? Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
It's good age for Minecraft, really.
Yes, perfect.
And then I really can't talk about the rest of it because he was desperate for an armor stand because armor stands were not in pocket when I was doing this back in February. I think they are now. But he really wanted an armor stand. I presume he wants some armor on it at some point, but we'll get there. Perhaps he can
I'm sure somebody can help him out with that.
Yeah. And there's nothing in anything, but this was his simple design. And they've got nice ocean views as well.
Yes.
Why not? It's a cool thing to do.
Yeah, that's great.
Nope.
Nothing.
And then this side is my daughter. She is now 7. And she wanted, apparently, a cinema type thing. Well, God knows what they're watching in here. Yeah, it was their simple build, but it's their rooms, it's their little space, and it was something I could do for them. Seemed like quite a cool idea at the time.
This is one of the coolest ideas I've heard of in Minecraft for people that have children. This is really cool. Of course I don't watch a whole lot of Minecrafters that have kids, but this is cool. I like this.
Thank you.
Doing a room designed by your kids since your kids can't be here. That's great.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Luckily they didn't go too mad. I mean, they could have designed bonkers stuff and it could have been completely impossible to build, but they were pretty reasonable about it, so it was fine to do.
What? Yeah. That's good. That's good. Now, I do have one thing.
Mm-hmm. We
need to talk about what your kids are watching.
Well, I know I don't.
Movies.
Yeah, you've tried getting a 4x3.
Yes, I have.
It's not easy. So this is what they're watching at the moment. So
that's the comedian that does the puppets. What's that guy's name? American guy.
I know.
Silence I Kill You.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff Dunham. They're watching Jeff Dunham.
Mm-hmm. It's fine.
If you don't know who that is, look him up. He's funny. Funny guy.
Yeah.
Good stuff. So cool.
Yeah.
7-year-old daughter, 9-year-old son.
That's right.
Floppy Poppy and Pomme de Terre.
Pomme de terre.
Pomme de Terre.
Yes.
Cool.
And Floppy Poppy.
Oh yeah.
Poppy. And then if we were to follow down here, which we won't actually go all the way down.
All right.
This is where I went down to mine, and there's an awesome ravine down there, and there's a huge, I want to say strip mine, it's not strip, it's a branch mine where I've been collecting all my diamonds up, and I need to go back down there and get some more again.
Well, good luck with that, because there's 8 million people on the server doing the exact same thing in this direction, I'm sure.
Yeah, I did hit a few as I was mining down there in the early days, but we got there. It's fine.
Cool. Very, very cool.
Yeah. So that's it. It's a small, simple build. It could be much more fancy, and there's people on this server that could do it much better, but it's good enough.
It's perfect. Yeah. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Now, you've got this, and you also said that you worked on the tunnel in the end.
That's right. I was thinking about showing it, but it's a pain in the backside to get to the end and get back, and for you and I to meet up and do all of that. Yeah, in the early days, when you drop into the end, you would turn whichever way to go down to the ender. And if you wanted to go back to the overworld, you would have to cross over the actual terrain of the end. And when I came onto the server, that's how it was.
Right, like across the top of the island?
Yeah. You bear off at an angle slightly. You can just see where it used to go. And I'm pointing with my hand. I'm like, what? This is pointing this hand here. And Yeah, so I originally went in there to build an ender because I thought, oh, this is something nobody's done. And I dropped into the end and I went off and nobody's done it. And then I dropped back into the end the next time and turned around and, oh, no, there's it over there. It's quite big, which is fine. It's an awesome piece of kit. But I thought, well, I can do something. So there weren't safety rails on that bit of road going down to the ender, so I did those. No, I'm not. And then the other way, I just thought, well, this is dumb. Why are we crossing here and getting killed by Endermen? So I dug through and I followed the pattern that was already there for the floor, and made the area around the end portal safe, and that was it. But it's something that everybody uses all the time, so it's quite a nice little build.
You have my sincere thanks for doing that, because if it wasn't for that, I probably wouldn't go to the end near as much, because I hate having to deal with all those Endermen. They're such a pain in the butt.
Yep, they are indeed.
Very cool. So tell me about Jomp and YouTube.
Jomp is on YouTube. No, I can't talk myself in third person. The channel started, it's youtube.com/user/JompLP if you're looking for me. The channel started with Brian's Bingo, which you really should play at some point. And
yes.
I was recording videos for that, and then I did a couple of Minecraft series, one where I got all the achievements and one where I got every block available in Minecraft.
Oh, wow.
I'm a completionist like that. It was an interesting challenge to do. And then it's sort of been a bit, I was picked up from that into Dirt Rally. Because once I finished that series, Dirt Rally picked up this year, and I've been doing Conelanders since, really. And that's about all you'll find on my channel at the moment. With the odd UHC. So, which has been fun to do.
UHC. Yeah, which I haven't had. I'll keep doing them on days that I'm working.
Yeah.
So I haven't been able to join. How do you like Dirt Rally?
It's difficult. It is a game a game of sadness, and you really joined in the worst month possible. Actually, no, last month was the worst month possible. You missed that one. That was the best thing you could have done. To not race around Sweden in rear-wheel drive Group B cars. Ridiculousness.
I think is that not the one I did?
No,
or was I in Germany?
Germany one, which
okay,
slightly more reasonable. If you'd done if you joined, say, this month, you might continue playing because they're not as bad. They're not as mental, but yeah, they were 2 mental months the last 2 months. I played some of the old Dirt ones on the PlayStation 2, so I was keen to go and play it and do it, and it's realistic and it's really difficult. So
yes, it is. Well, I applaud your stick-to-itiveness to stay with it, because that's way more than I could have done, because I'm not. So also, I want to say thank you for all the hard work that you've done for the Conelanders Set of Courses stuff and the Dirt Rally stuff, which I don't really participate in. But thank you for all of your website expertise and helping out Cone and Moose and whoever, 25, and you, of course. So I want to say thank you for that. I think that I forgot to mention thank yous at the end of last season. So you get my personal thanks. Thank you very much for all of the help or all of the wonderful stuff that you have done for that. And hopefully this season coming up, you won't beat me every race.
I'll try my best, but we'll see.
But how about we do like 50-50? Like you beat me half of them, and then like half of the rest of the times I'll get like relatively close to you. Yeah. And then we'll just race.
Go on then. I'm always up for a good race, frankly.
As long as it's too. I just wish I could find them.
Always end up on my own somewhere. Generally at the back after I've spun out, but
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll probably be back there with you this season. And I'll talk about that in my first episode as to why.
Okay.
Stay tuned for that, people on my channel. So yeah, you got anything else?
I have one other thing. If you could just go upstairs for a minute, I need to collect some things.
All right.
That's not
these things, you're not like going to be bringing a pet creeper up to blow me up, are you?
No. Oh, I've already balls that up.
No.
Let's do that.
Okay.
And that. And that. Nothing's happening down here. Where's they gone?
I don't know.
I keep.
So can you talk and look at the same time?
I'm back. Hello, coming back. Oh, I missed the stairs. I can't talk and do things.
Fair enough. That's why I do post commentary on my races.
I'm going to start doing the same because it's just
It
I can't
so
talk
much easier.
throughout it.
So much easier.
So I briefly mentioned earlier that there was a big space here that's missing missing something, and originally I did put some black wool in as a fake off TV, and it didn't look very good, frankly.
Right.
So I got rid of that, and I came up with an idea. And I think I've been doing some pixel art stuff, but on a huge scale, on a ridiculous scale, as you can see, by 2x4. And actually, Michael's newest Nether map's like 3x3, isn't it? That's pretty good going.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's a lot of effort.
You got it. Yeah,
and
I'm facing away as you're putting them in there. So
I'm not putting them in there yet. It's fine. We can do the grand reveal in a minute. I'm not putting them up there.
Okay.
Yet. So I think I thought about this back in about March time, and I looked into how you would go about taking a picture that you would like on your TV and converting it into some sort of format where I would know what blocks I need to place on a map. And I never got it worked out then, but in about April, I found out there's a guy on Reddit who I've got to thank called Redstone Helper. Who does a lot of stuff on the Minecraft subreddit, and he posted a little script that does exactly that. It takes a picture, and basically it's just shrinking down the colors because there's only so many colors and so many blocks you can put in a map. Right. And then it gives you that out, and it gives you a schematic file that you can put into MC Edit. And then I wrote a script to read that in and give me out a list of blocks of sort of like a visual schematic, like 128 by 128 grid of red here and blue here and green here and that kind of thing.
Cool.
And I worked off that. And then I got halfway through and gave up because it was taking too long, and I changed some things around and I implemented some beacons. I got 4 beacons out there now to make things quicker.
Holy crap.
I have to thank you for something as well now, because you mentioned an Efficiency 5 pick. And I didn't know Efficiency 5 existed until you mentioned that.
Oh.
Because you've got to get 2 Efficiency 4s together. I never seen Efficiency 5 when I was enchanting. Efficiency 5 and Haste 2 is amazing through hardened clay. It's not so good through stone, as I think you were talking about in your video. But even Efficiency 4 and Haste 2 just doesn't compare in any way, shape, or form.
Right.
So that made tear down of the maps much quicker. And I got there in the end. I think I mentioned this to you about a month and a half ago that I was doing this. And I would like you to do this spotlight. And we're finally here now. And I spent a lot of time.
And by the way, he hasn't told me what this is, so I don't even know what he's about to put up there. All he has said is, I'm working on something, and I would like to do a spotlight when I'm finished. I'm like, okay, great. When do you want to do it? He's like, it's going to be a while. Okay, you just let me know when you're ready.
I think it took me a month to do the first 4 that I then scrapped for numerous reasons. And then it's taken me about 3 weeks to do all 8 with the new setup. So I'll go ahead and put it up now. We'll stop this.
Okay, I'm facing away.
So it's basically, what would you like to see on your TV in your house? And I do have another plan for this, but
okay,
that one. There you go. This is my TV. This is what we watch when you come around to my house.
Hey, I know that guy.
Don't we all?
That's awesome.
I really couldn't be more pleased with the result. It is as good as I hoped it would be. It's awesome.
I don't even know what to say. That is amazing. That is the coolest thing I've ever seen. That's an actual picture, like a picture.
Yeah.
In Minecraft.
Yeah.
With no texture packs.
Nope. All blocks. All blocks. So many bloody blocks. You know your pumpkins.
And you can
your 4,000 pumpkins.
Yes.
They would do. That is the amount of blocks for 1/4 of one map.
1/4 of one map.
Yeah.
And you've got 8.
I mean, I didn't need 8 times that many maps.
Well, yeah, I know.
Because it's done individually. It's like one of the maps has 5,000 white blocks on it. So I only needed, say, 5,000 white clay or something like that. But yeah.
That's insane.
It's cool.
That is amazing. And you can even, like, the red one right there, that's JMSF32.
And Yole underneath.
And Yole underneath. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's wow, dude. That is.
See, that's why I needed.
I'm like speechless.
I needed you to
Yeah,
come in and
this
do
is
this because if I put it on my channel, I mean, maybe 4 people will see it, but at least 12 will
right.
see it with yours. So
At least 12.
Yeah.
And I don't normally I don't like at Kurt with on Twitter or anything for any of my stuff because he's not going to see it anyway. I might have to do that with this one and just tell him to watch all the way through.
What I was hoping, although his schedule hasn't quite got back to what it should have been, is to jump on when he does a Twitch stream and comes on here and get everyone on the server to come in and say, "Oh, my mouse is disconnected." Yay! Not, they don't say that. That wouldn't go down very well.
No, he'd be like, "What? Who cares?"
To say, "Come down to Jomp's house," and he's not going to know where the hell my house is. And we'll all come in here and we'll watch the stream while he's on stream, and then hopefully he'd come in and see it. That would be really cool. But
that would be.
It does depend on him coming back on Twitch and doing some things.
Right.
But,
Right. So yeah, I don't even know what to say. That is so cool. That is so cool.
I can do other things now. This is nice.
Yeah. Your Minecraft life is no longer being consumed by 8 maps.
Indeed.
Well, very cool.
You don't know.
I don't. I really don't. I was thinking that I want to take a screenshot and use this as my thumbnail, but I can't do that because this is the grand reveal.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, it's
Yeah, don't do that. And we can't put it on Discord or nothing. So wow.
Yeah.
Very good, sir. That is amazing. Well done.
Thank you.
Well worth the wait.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe it. That is I thought you and Michael both, like Michael especially, because he's done so many more.
He's done the groundwork for it all. He's done the base layer and the stone and everything. It's yeah.
But you are like Michael's up here. You're like one step below him with this. This is crazy.
Oh, I've got to give some thanks.
Crazy cool.
I should thank some people as well because we've got.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not hitting you. It's fine. Michael, obviously, for donating the space. And some blocks, although he's going to get a lot of blocks in return. He's going to end up with 5,000 white stained clay. Kavak kept me supplied with fish throughout the whole damn thing. He even brought some fish out to the Mesa biome when I was out there. The hole I made in the Mesa biome, you should, again, it's far too far away to just go and see, but there's a massive hole there that is all me. And then more recently, Alexia Way and Michael again have donated diamonds to help at the end because I was on the second to last map and I realized I was going to run out of diamonds. I wasn't able to repair the pick enough to take it down and do the last map. So I put out help on Discord and said, please, somebody give me some diamonds. I can repair this pick a few more times. And they did. So I owe them big time as well.
Very cool.
Yeah. And thank you to Kono for not spoiling it because he knew what was going on. And I wonder if anybody else did, because all you had to do was wander over, especially when I had Kurt's head, the map with Kurt's head on it, just wander over the map and go, oh, look at this, it's Kurt.
Yeah, that's Kurt's head. Excuse me. I was over there once doing something with somebody. I don't remember. And I think you only had like a very small portion of it. So we couldn't really tell what it was. It's just a bunch of colors together. It's like, what is this? It may have been before you changed your method of doing it. I don't know. But I like, as far as I know, this is a total secret and hopefully be a big surprise to the 13 people that are going to watch it.
Ooh, we're going up in the world.
Well, it's Kurt. Anything that's got Kurt's face on it, it's going to get at least one more subscriber.
It's true.
Or a viewer, not subscriber. Couldn't be that lucky. So very cool, man. That is awesome. That is amazing. Very well done. I'm going to take a picture of it anyway. I'm not going to use it for my screenshot, but there's a picture that I can use. I could just save it, sketch you on there too. So very cool. Very cool. All right. You got anything else?
No, I don't think so.
No. Any final words for the viewers? All 14 of them? Because I showed Kurt's face one more time.
Keep watching Matt One's videos because they're awesome.
and jumps are pretty good too. Jumps are pretty good too. And a link to Jump's video or channel would be in my description down below. So make sure you check that out. Go subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. So if you ain't got anything else, I guess we're going to call it quits.
Yeah, I think so. I haven't done that much. So
All right.
yeah, it's cool.
All right. Well, as always, I appreciate y'all for watching. If you have any questions for me or Mr. Jump, leave them in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, and we will see y'all
Next time.
next time. Good job.